Hello? Knock, knock. On. Dale, good morning. Making some fish. Don't know why. But my little vinyl long fin whippy male Oscars. Need to beat them up. And looks like a Zanuck red Carcosa. I noticed. That's a breeding project. Wait for other people to get on a little bit. So put that in the van. I'll be back. I need more worms. Still only 3. Guess it just does. My favorite pretzels. Dots. Seasoned. My go-to snack. Not for you, Howie. Here's a bag. Things as a treat. Got my mouth full. Sorry. I'm a little hungry. Wish I could stop eating. All right. Let's get this going. Tired as usual. And I got a lot of shit to do. Got a meeting this afternoon with a broker. Then the gas companies come out and put a new meter in the building for one of the unit. So between 12 and 4. Hope it's sooner than later. Alright. Well, I think the 500 gallons going now this weekend. So I'm borrowing Anthony's big fishing net. I gotta get all the fish out of that tank, finish draining it, get that dismantled. I need to move all the fish from the 240 with the Champ Thomas trouts in the old Burundi group. I'm not sure where I'm putting those Burundis. I think I'll throw them in the bottom tank with the turtles, side necks. I don't know if they'll mess with them or not. Trout's going to 125. Then I can get that ready for B3, the Emperor cichlid. What else? I decided on the buy level. No takers on that. Too expensive for probably a lot of people, and I ain't giving it away. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and that takes up some space. I'm going to put the chocolate cichlid and the big tiger serums in the this 450. When it goes over there, it takes the place of the 10 footer, 9.5 footer to be exact. So the arowana, the big black belt dollars, I'll throw the chocolate cichlid in here and the big serums. They should be all right. The arrow, I hope, and the dollars. And the Ripsaw cat, I'm debating on getting rid of. I don't know. They get big. And probably good timing to get rid of them now. Unless you have a pond. Awesome fish. Easy fish to take care of. Slow grower, but they do get huge. So, yep, just planning every day, trying to figure out what to do, not to do, timing, and trying to get out of this building ASAP. I hope the building gets sold as soon as possible, more than ever. I want once the 500 is gone, drained, I gotta start breaking this tank down. So a lot of these fish will be for sale. So man, that loop I got big. Andy pretty. So yeah, all these fish will have to go somewhere. I'm keeping my Graniosis cat, which hides most of the time, but not sure where I'm going to put him yet. But all these fish will need homes. Still have some koi, sort of small koi. They're eating I just fed wafers. These big rainbows need homes. I'm going to end up putting them in the wall tank. We're getting almost out of the Balsanized Geos. The black belt dollars, they're $5 off. I can't believe nobody's got those. I gotta get the rest of these fish out, which is probably tomorrow, and we'll start draining the tank. So this tank could be gone this weekend. Still got some nice rams. That's kind of dirty. I just fed, so things are gonna be a little cloudy. These red humps are getting big, especially for their price. The large Geohecalize, $15 off now. Awesome fish, beautiful fish. Not overly aggressive. Dropped the price on the Texas Blues. Angels, there's not many left. All those are sold. Those rare Bartonis available. So we're getting stuff is starting. There's hardly any fish left in here other than some bushy nose. So that big Borley eye is gone. Sold quite a few fish yesterday. Nice male Strigatus. $5 each on a Venistus. That's half off. $2.50. It's basically half off on the cobalts and the red zebras. Albino Socolofi in there. Fighting over the wafer. So we still got some big male peacocks. Regal's red shoulders. There's $25 off. Clearance. Make a little break on the Black Calvis. They raised the prices on them, Rick. So they went up a couple bucks. And I'm not ordering anything. People are asking for stuff. Somebody wanted to trade something in, and I'm like, I'm trying to empty tanks. So the longfin Oscars, there's not many left. Probably put a ½ inch on them. Big fat cats, but these big, huge cardinal tetras and diamond tetras. Um, what, one, two, what, five red Fritosas left. Some big nail, red shoulders. Look at how nice that is. Sorry for the glare. Clown loaches are 4,400. So they're discounted. Save $7 each. Save $28. So basically, you almost get one for free. Oh, those big koi need a home. Desperately. Look at the frogs fighting. Jeez. High fin serpes, which are great. Little pygmy cories, yellow loaches. I am making up. I'm surprised I don't sell more of these. People don't understand how nice these are. These butterfly cichlid top size. Smaller, like West African. Oh, those big, large pond comets. Koi. Some platies, tiger barbs, pim cats. That's what's left of the blue jacks. Cherry barbs are almost all gone. Neons. So I'm working on a fish list for future ordering. I gotta get these 15 gallons down. My arm is like killing me. My allergies kind of bothered me last night, and now my tendonitis in my right arm is just stupid. The pain is just. I was even hard sleeping last night. It's stupid. I gotta call this doctor. I'm not waiting 3-4 months for a stupid appointment. I just give me the freaking shot. I'm taking the shot no matter what. I can't. I can't function hardly. Um, Being in pain. It slows you down. It wears you out. So, where's everybody this morning? This tank's still up for grabs. 84 extra high for sale. Awesome setup. Buy levels obviously for sale. Have all the lights on. That chocolate ciclet's amazing. I think he'll be all right. And the pair of Severums and the 450 gallon. They'll get much bigger. B3, you pain in the ass. Oh, that cat probably going to 450. The Pim cat. He fights with the Emperor. I think I'll put the Ripsaw with B3 in the 240, the 4 foot by 4 foot tank. That's probably be more practical. So, still have stuff. Getting low on some things. Olive clears. I think that's the last 110. Someone just emailed me about olive clears. That might be the last 110. So, spec takes 20% off. There's 4 9s left, 115, a couple 32s. Maintenance supplies, Python. I'm gonna do discount on the Python vacuums up there, the gravel vacs. Substrate, we still have a lot. There's 30% off on substrate. Oh, resin media is now 50% off. All the resin decor, like the castles and ships and whatever, and skulls and stuff. So, yes, this 32 flex setup is for sale. I forgot. Some lady asked me about this for sale. Um, that beta is like phenomenal. The $20 like beta or something. So, I mean, the whole thing probably for like $40. The tanks usually like $60, $70. So yeah, lots of decor. So half off. And these prices are, some of the stuff is pre-COVID price. And all that stuff is made in China, Asia. Lots of wood still. There's what's left of the flex kits. So lots of decor. I like the Asian thing, which is not priced. Shit. I hate when stuff has been put out and not priced or mispriced. Finding stuff like that. Since I've been back in this retail game. So, oh, I have a few of these. This thing's cool. Should take one home. Half off on that. That's awesome. I should put one at my camp. Probably scare away people. Oh, there's another one of those ships. Boats. Oh, that one's priced. Alright. I like the battleships and stuff. So, yep. Oh, um, new 55-gallon tanks, regular $230 or 170 plus tax. 35 cubes, got a bunch of those. Somebody buy them all. There's some leaker ones which make great reptile tanks or reseal them. Use 55 with the tops and the LED lights, $70. 30 breeders, 40 breeders, 65 each, or buy 4 for $200. And there's 75 left. Someone was talking about buying it, but people can't make up their mind. 110. I'm gonna add something else free to that. I think a shirt. So not too many tanks left. I think there's one 10-gallon left. So most fun sponge filters are gone. Half off on the API stuff, water conditioners and treatments, medicines, test kits on all the API, half off. Remember, cash only on clearance sales, or you gotta pay more. God, I'm like dragging, like the pain. Yep, we're getting low on some things. Still have some canister filters, so I got a couple more for one. 5 people, no thumbs ups. Give me a thumbs. All right, I think that's it. I need energy. Energy drinks don't work no more. Not this one. I think it's only like 80 milligrams of caffeine. Prodigal Aquarius. Good after. It's morning here. Good afternoon to you. Where you at? Far away. So, London. Makes sense now. A few hours ahead. So, yep. You, it doesn't kind of matter because you're across the big pond. But, yep, just updating, clearing out, get rid of stuff. Downsizing, trying to get SF 2.0, the mini something fishy store set up. I gotta go work on that, but I gotta move a bunch of fish around. So, still in business, surprised. Well, I'm not totally going out of business. I'm semi-retiring. Going back to, I did the show at the State Building Saturday morning, so yeah, for now, a year or 2 years, I'll probably be totally out. I don't know. It all depends. The market financially and stuff. Getting this building sold is gonna be a major help. I got a lot of things to fix. I want to get a camper. I want to get a four-wheeler. There's stuff I want to do. Downsizing. Yep, I'm going from, this building's like 2,000 square feet. So, well, that's not even bad. So, say probably like half, basically. So the retail part's like 1,600 square feet. I'm going to like 800, 700 square feet maybe, smaller a little bit, because there's the back rooms, the bathroom, whatever. So, yeah, it's gonna be, right now there was like 200 tanks in the fish room. I'm going down to like 32 tanks. I could do more, but I don't want to do more. Less work, less tanks. So, and less utilities, labor, whatever. I still have all the tanks down, like 255 tanks running in the basement. So I'm converting tanks for holding tanks. So when I get stuff in, like a large amount of something, either like use Tiger Barbs to get 300 of them in. 32 is still up. Shit. I was up to almost 600 tanks, I think, at one point. And around 37,000 gallons, 35, 37, 39,000 gallons running total between the hatcheries and the retail. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. So, eliminating over 200 tanks here. Yeah, damn. Gonna, electric bills like 1,000 a month, or the utility bills are about 1,000 a month here. My insurance is 2,600, 2,800 a year. So that's $250 plus a month. So yeah, cutting cost, reducing stuff. So trying to simplify things, make it easier moving forward. So we'll see how things work out. It's hard to predict the future. So what else? I guess that's it. Right now the hours for locals. I'm not shipping, so don't even bother asking. Done with that noise. Monday and Wednesdays 1 till 4. Lock the door at 3:50. Because I had to go open the dojo about 4:30. So yeah, and then Fridays 1 to 5 and Saturdays 11 to 5. Closed Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. I will open up earlier, probably Wednesday if possible. Yeah, go back to Saturday's live show in the morning. It was kind of showing the future store, some of the work. The rack is in there, a bunch of products. I got the 500-gallon, more than half drain, which I'm going to try to get it fish out of there today, so I get it drained and ready for buyer to pick up this weekend, I guess. Which I'm going to figure out. That's going to be a job. More good question. More oddballs. I don't know. Yeah, I end up in the dojo at the end of the show. So I started off what I used to be called S2. Then there was TPS. I was going to be a hybrid store because I was trying to start another business, so I got pulled back over here. That was in the making, but that obviously got put on the back burner. I'm not exactly sure everything I'm going to carry. African cichlids, maybe not the extent I did here. Because there's stuff, it's just not, stuff is not moving fast enough. People are like, holy crap, I haven't seen, people are coming back to cichlids, it seems like. We've been, last couple of years, cichlid sales, probably since COVID even, like, slowed down. People buying bread and butter stuff, like tetras and live plants and small fish because they have small tanks. They don't have big tanks or whatever. So, but I'll still breed some cichlids, especially for tosas. I still breed. And then all the community fish. I'm probably not going to do discus no more. Even rainbows. I don't know. Maybe one kind of rainbows or something. I don't know if I'm going to even carry male bettas anymore. I might just get females because they look good, they sell faster, and you put a bunch in the tank. Live plants are very popular and easier in general to ship in and stuff. So it's a good seller. So, which I got to work on that tank, the 155 bow, which actually I'm going to use some of that water from the 500 to go in the 155 bow so it's cycling and ready. Yeah, so shit. Lots to do. Not enough time in the day and not enough me. And not enough mojo in me. No shipping. So I think allergies kicked my ass. Really kind of hit this morning, and then my elbow is in so much pain. I took out leave, but it hasn't worked yet. Yeah, I don't know. Livestock, we'll see. I'm going to have, I don't know how many tanks, 30 breeders, 40 breeders, 55, 75s in the basement. that are going to be holding tanks. So if I get like 300 tiger barbs, well, I'm not putting 300 tiger barbs. Yeah, the pain in the elbow, this tendonitis is just horrible. Um, I'm not putting 300 tiger barbs in a 10-gallon tank. I'll put like 25, and the rest will have to go in a 30 breeder or something. And if I get like a bunch of male peacocks and male haps, they'll go into 75-gallon tanks, and then only one male per 10-gallon. So it's gonna be a different arrangement. One thing that's gonna be a pain is the parking. There's there's on-street parking on the side street, and some cars always there. And then there's limited space in the back. The front of the building, I gotta work on get our TA bus stop moved again for the fourth time since I've been there. So I have someone, my lawyer or whatever, gonna get involved. But they'll leave a couple spaces in front for. I'll probably put a sign like 15-minute parking, so people not tying up parking. So yeah, parking is gonna be much more half the parking what I have here, roughly roundabout. So that's what it is. But I cut my bills maybe in half, and hopefully make enough money to make it still worthwhile. Bringing up something else local, I want to do something with the dojo. It's never made any money. It's kind of a pain a lot of times as well. I enjoy doing it most of the time, but some kids these days are a total train wreck, and they make it very complicated, very challenging, and can make me even more grumpy. So it's hardly used. So I'm thinking about getting someone that does yoga, can do something during the day or on Sundays or something. I don't know. Something to generate some money in there. Or I gotta figure out something else to do here. What else I was gonna say? Well, we're carrying basic supplies in the 2.0 store, the smaller store. I'm not carrying tanks really anymore. I'm carrying what people buy every day. Fish food, supplies, water conditioners, medicines, filter cartridges, filter media, stuff like that in general. That, the other inventory sits too long, not moving fast enough. Sometimes you don't make that much money. So, nowhere near as much decoration as I have now. Holy crap. I got so much decor, it's unbelievable. What else? So, yeah, livestock, I'm not sure. Community fish, neon tetras, tiger barbs, those are like hardy, good stuff. I'm getting stuff like, I don't think I'd get rummy nose cardinal tetras hardly ever again. I don't know. I've lost so much in the past. I always said it's probably one out of maybe 4 shipments roughly that are good. Then the rest are mostly dead or are going to be dead. Half dead when they come in, then the rest they're dead in 3 days. And you're trying to treat them, save them, and you lose retail value, thousands of dollars in fish, and then the shipping's $500, and then the medicine, whatever. It's just they could be a huge loss. So screw those fish. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with hardy, easier stuff that's not troublesome. Probably get some exotic plecos. I wrote that on my notes. Haven't had exotic plecos in a while, so we'll have to see. It might not be till July now. So that brings up about hours. June 28th will be closed. July 19th will be closed. Those are Saturdays. I have my Lynn's birthday, and then a friend's wife's 50th birthday is going to be on a boat, a good time boat, like party thing off the Lake Erie. And then on 19th, I have a wedding to go to. So, and unfortunately, I can't be here and there and everywhere at once. So, So that's that. Guess that's it, man. I want to just like take a nap. I'm like so drowsy. I don't know why. Gotta get moving. Those Aspire Healthy Energy drinks. I'm about half full, but not working. Snow Whites. What, the bushy nose and Istrus? Just another color variation on form. I'll probably try to get like Green Phantoms are always good, hardy. Good idea. A nap. God, I feel like I need a power nap. Like Howie every hour. What else? Gold Nuggets, LA Teens, Cobalts, 239s. Hardy, good stuff. I want to multi-posse. I was doing a heavy call this week. Email me. I'm not really taking much in because I'm closing the store here. So I do have some empty tanks, but we're black Moscows, guppies. I take some guppies. Yeah, long fin bristle nose are nice. Not good for cichlid tanks. They'll get nipped up. No, I have good luck with neons out of Florida. I hardly have ever any problems. They're still decent price, and multiple sizes always seem to be available. But when it comes to Rummy Nose and Cardinals, yeah, I don't. Not good luck. And your Oscars beat them. You just got on. I'm actually taking. I kept 4 of the long fin Veil Oscars. I'm taking the Bino ones because they get pushed around by the regular ones. These, look at that detailed color in them. But so I'm gonna give these guys their own tank and beef them up, put some size on them. I like to put them in this 450 when I convert it with the Air One and stuff, if they're big enough. The old Oscar in the tank, he's actually doing better. He went blind in one eye. No, really? Yeah, I like the long fins. I've raised some up. They're different. So, and, but he's back up and about. He's not eating yet. We'll see if he'll take some night crawlers today, worms. But the big old red tiger in the 340 with the Air One over there is, he's been struggling. I thought he was going to be done. He's been laying down for like a week. I did a big water change the other day, like 50%. So that perked him up, put some barium salt in there. So, yeah, I can tell by your name. You should have Oscars. Always have Oscars. Only Oscars. But that's a false statement. You have angels and other stuff too. So, anywho, yeah, a few people jumped on. But I gotta get going. I got a lot of work to do, as usual. I gotta move a lot of fish around. Start emptying that 500 gallon for hopefully pick up this weekend. Which, oh man, I may have to take double a leave, whatever. Hopefully this pain goes away. I don't know if part of the weather has been raining. It's nice. The weather here is like fantastic. Sunny and 75 degrees. Like perfect. So, alright. Y'all, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate you. I should be back Saturday morning. And, somethingfishyinc.net is the website. Email somethingfishyinc@gmail.com. Right now, 1 to 4 Monday and Wednesdays, and 1 to 5 on Fridays. Saturdays 11 to 5. Open up early if I'm able to open up a little bit earlier, I will. So, all right, y'all take care. Have a safe, good week. Appreciate you. Spread good word. I'm out. Bye.